Hello and welcome. I am playing GENIE Reprise. I hope I said that right. uh, it is for 629. It is published by East Asia Soft Limited and developed by East Asia Soft Limited. Also, Tunguk Baldur. And it came out on February 13th. All right. Yes.
Once upon a time, there was a story told, a memory of our people, so often of old, with a start so promising we often recall, but sadly the ending, no guarantee of all. Thinking of happily ever after, a myth or just a dream, that life will bring us joy and love, or so it would seem, but no matter the ending, our memories will stay. So cherish the stories, and so let us pray. Memory is a broken mirror, shattered fragments of past life, reflecting the moments that give each of us strife. Bright gleams of light fading away soon, blurring the lines of reality and dreams that we swoon. The harder we try to focus and to recall, the more the memories slip away and begin to fall. Pieces of life that make us who we are. Beautiful shards of memories, dreams and far.
Part 1, Sun Rose. Alright, that was my part 1 now. What was that flower? Oh. So, am I supposed to grab all those, or what? So the achievements are part 1, part 3. Oh wow. That is... So I'm assuming I'm supposed to grab all those... flower-looking thingies. And this map looks really familiar, too. Huh. Oh, whoa. Look at that. That's a dragon right there. Huh. What else would I need to do over here? Probably nothing. I don't see nothing. Alright. Go back. Oh, no, I can't get in there? That's silly. So there's no, like, running or whatever? Huh. Alright. So basically, oh, gee, frogs. So basically, it's a walking simulator. Can I go in this building? No. Can only grab those pieces. Alright, where else do we need to go? Oh! Alright, so I'm assuming I go there. Looks like a little portal thing. Oh! Find and lock. Look at the light.
Last night I had a dream of an unknown wizard, quite strange. He spoke in a language I'd never heard before, a single word that changed. He said that I had been chosen, and in the same breath cursed. He said, "Lula, you must retrieve the genie of your people. That is your task first." Because of my resilience and sight, I'd been blessed. The wizard said, "Go now. You must pass the test."
You must pass the test. Hello, Jordan. How's it going? What is happening? So, what do you want me to do? Okay. I'm doing pretty good. How was your day? How was your Saturday? I didn't do a damn thing. Oh.
A wizard who wants the genie for own is making his
Oh,
way
yeah?
up the mountain alone, for if he obtains it, our fate is sealed. We'll never again choose our own path to yield. So we must beat him and learn the genie's use, lest we be further cursed and no longer choose.
Alright, so I'm assuming I go over this one too. Went to some stores, helped her clean her place, and walked her dog. Oh yeah? Is it the one that's leaving, that's having a divorce or something?
I felt a call to go. I had to answer it. So I set off. I could not linger a bit. Though the path may be long and the journey hard, I had no fear, for I knew I'd go far. Though I may walk alone, I knew I was not, for my guide unseen was never forgot. I knew I had a mission, a task I must do, and I knew it was my own, only I could pull through. The sun rose slowly, and the sky did light. I had to embark on a journey of might. To the mountain of fire I had to go, to complete this task that only so.
Interesting. Where do I go? Oh no.
The genie once gave us choice and free will, but now no path is ours to fill. The shamans say that I'm a weaver and
So
a
it's
walker.
just basically the whole
Only
game.
I have that right to squawk.
Is this?
We have hunters and fishers, collectors and keepers. In this village we are all equal seekers. But I have been blessed with a special fate. The shamans have granted me a different path to take.
You need this game in your life. Oh yeah. Um.
Weavers of words, of stories untold, the keepers of tales that must be retold. Poets and singers, their songs will resound, the warp and woof of our history found. Walkers of paths, the wanderers and dreamers, asking of questions, no fear of the unknown, searching for answers and seeking the light, to brighten the corners of our minds so bright. No one has ever come back to the village. No one has ever looked back again. The weavers and walkers have gone far away. The stories and answers they'll never betray.
Okay. I don't know. This game is... some shitty pizza. That's what I had. Oh, man, part 2. Part 2. Oh, can't go that way. No, it wasn't Carver Pizza. I said it was some shitty pizza. Oh, man. Where am I going here? Can't go oh. Wow. I need, those a turn? Interesting. Whoa, what is this? I thought it was a skeleton or something. That's funny. What was for dinner, Jordan? What was for dinner? Fish grill? That sounds pretty good. Oh, battered fish tacos. Oh my god. Fish tacos are so good. Fish tacos are so good. When I went to Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, there was this place, a resort or whatever. I had fish tacos there. Oh my god. So good. Where am I going? Oh. So basically, this game is a walking simulator.
I remember my mother. I recall her sweet face, though she had to leave me without even a trace. She was determined to find a way to break the spell. The genie's return was the only thing that could help. She was certain she was a weaver, not a walker that day, but the shamans had spoken and she had no say. So she left me in sorrow, her dreams unfulfilled. And I have dreamt of her ever since, and the village she left still.
Alright.
The day she left was cold and wet. The tall grasses had not been met. In a black dress and hair of night, she waded out into the light. She gazed above into the sky. The wind made her look like a patch of summer high. Her arms were clutched to her chest. I felt her sorrow and ran with zest.
Okay. I'm sure it was.
As I watched her go, I thought of tears and the words that we would never share, of a life that could have been, but was never meant to be there. The rain kept falling all around, but I was standing still in time, for I knew in my heart the longest goodbye was mine.
Oops.
I close my eyes and see a sorrowful sight, her shattered soul in the candlelight. My father's heart deeply wounded and sore, his daughter's tears he can't ignore. I feel the urge to capture this scene through a painting of colour and sheen, but all I can do is run in the rain, feeling the drops like glass on my skin. I run to the shoreline and find my reprieve, where the sand, water and sky all weave a tapestry of solace and peace, where I can finally find my release.
Oh. I have no clue what's going on in this game.
For 10 long winters I've delved in my mind.
10
Is life
long
just a
winters.
long goodbye? A bright spark of imperfection in a sea of nothing sublime. For this reason the shamans called her a walker, not a weaver of fate, for she had no answers, only questions, a journey of faith to take. A journey to find the genie, to fill her heart's cracked vessel, a path of mystery and wonder, an answer she must unravel. The genie I'm seeking seems so far away, a secret so deep I might never find the way. What power could it hold? What difference could it make? Could it harbour the freedom it seems I must take? I worry I'm wrong, I worry I'm lost, but I'll keep on searching no matter the cost. The answer's so close, yet
They're
so
playing
far
who?
away. I'm searching for the genie. Here I will stay.
Part 3. I have no clue what's going on in this game. I don't know, I don't watch hockey, so... Don't have Bailey Sports. I'm not gonna pay for it either. Where am I? Frogs. That is behind me, I think. Wait, what? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, right there.
Rafiso and I were two of a kind. Our friendship was strong and our blissful love blind. We'd meet in the fields where the sky was so blue and run until dusk with no shoes on view. We'd return home for supper with feet quite a mess, and we knew that our friendship would stand the test. As we grew, our affections grew ever more strong. Our love for each other would last oh so long. We'd found our true halves, our one and only soul, the kind of love that would never grow old.
Hello, BX. Get out of the way, dog. I gotta go all the way down there. How do I do that? Don't have breakfast. Why would I have breakfast? Can I get that dog? Can I pet that dog? I don't eat breakfast. Pizza is what's for breakfast.
Sat there with Rafiso by my side. The sun slowly set and the summertime
Cold
tide.
pizza.
I felt a sadness and a longing in his eyes that made my heart ache and my spirit cry. He held my hand and we watched the light. His face was solemn, his words so slight.
Cold pizza is
He looked at
delicious.
me
What are you talking
anxiously on
about?
my head and said, "I have to go," my heart filled with dread.
Cold pizza is delicious. So good. Bacon's delicious too. Bacon is really good.
My heart
I don't know why you
was
don't like bacon.
overwhelmed with sorrow. As he said goodbye and made his way, I asked if he knew he'd be alone tomorrow. He said it was the only life he could not delay. Our friendship has meant so much to me,
Well,
but
well,
he knew
well,
he
look
must
who it
go
is.
and make his own way. The fear of emptiness was greater than his fear of being alone.
Bacon is
So he
delicious.
said goodbye.
Canadian
and I had
bacon
nothing
is
more to
so
say.
good. Get that maple syrup. Tasting maple syrup. Bacon. Oh, it's so good. Bacon is delicious, yes, for sure. If you're visiting your work friend, oh, hang out with your work friend, huh? Ain't that cute? Your work friend.
The soft
I'm
caress
thirsty.
of your words and deeds, naught can compare to your silence and lack of being.
Time for a nice
The
Diet
jovial
Coke.
tones that filled the air as we lay upon the mossy ground. A flower placed in my hair. You admired your handiwork so fair, your platitudes so sweet, yet knowing that my love you'd never meet. Forever, you said, your breath upon my cheek, lying there in a bed of blooms so meek.
Enjoy your toxic waste. Don't you drink Diet Coke Zero? It's the same thing. But different taste. You can't tell your other friend she's... That's funny. Yeah, Coke Zero is basically the Diet Coke. Same thing. Where am I going here? Oh crap. Oh. No. Diet Dr. Pepper's good too. I had that the other day. It was good.
"'Twas a time of ancient lore when we huddled by the
Chicken
fire
nuggets.
in
That's
animal
what those
skins
are.
like one great choir of a millennial conversation to each a true desire. We sipped leaf wine and made a light till fire opals gave us sight, salamanders writhing in the blaze. As fire snakes lazy ribbons gaze, a dream within a dream, a sight so grand, more beautiful than death or night's own command.
Boneless wings suck. They're basically chicken nuggets. I mean, chicken fingers. I might go get some wings
'Twas
tomorrow.
something in our past so deep,
Bone-in
the
wings.
knowledge we had tried to keep, the secrets etched on ancient walls, spoken down the ages' halls. We'd grown complacent, blind and numb, the truth obscured, no longer to come. Or maybe nothing, just a dream of minds that thought they were supreme. The drawings on the cave walls were no more than a child's
I never said I was
dreams,
gonna play that.
nothing to explore.
No, I said maybe. That's what I said. No, I said maybe.
I dreamed I was entombed, and Mother said with a sigh, "The vultures can't pick you, my sweetest
Chuck the
of
VOD, I
pies.
said maybe.
My love for you is so deep, I won't leave you in this heap. I'm here to clean the spaces of gold rings and bare knuckles. Fear not the worms, for in death we remain vermivorous. Fear not your languid spine, I'm here to make us both entwine. We'll be scarabs entwined in this tomb, side by side, till the end of time."
But I said, maybe. Check the VOD. Since Dopey thinks he's... I said I will. I never said I was gonna play it. I said maybe. You're watching the stream, not watching anything. There we go, that's the last one. You're living in the now.
The fisher lives a quiet life, away from village strife. On the shore of the sea he does dwell, in a simple hut he built himself. His skin is brown from the sun, his clothes are nearly done. His hair and beard are long and unkempt, as if never cut or combed once in his life. He spends his days fishing away, casting his line in the bay. He's a man of solitude and peace, living in nature's embrace. The fisher never took a wife and had no kids. No one knew from whence he'd come. The villagers thought him quite eccentric, for he'd never eat the fish he'd caught, but trade them for the simple goods of life, no matter the weather, day or night. I once saw him pick a grasshopper from a reed. He held it gently in his hand like a precious seed, dabbed it with a bit of honey wild he'd gathered, and ate it whole, not a single thing he'd squandered. The fisher had a plan that he would not depart, to catch each fish individually by its own art. My father said to him, "Take a basket of this sort, to travel with the fish and keep them in a single retort." But the fisher stayed his course and said with a smile, "I must carry my catch altogether, mile by mile." My father then offered a net, for his catch to be strong, but the fisher would not take it. He said nothing was wrong. The fisher had a purpose that he would not alter. He collected his fish, each one unique and a falter.
I don't know. I've lost. I have no clue what's going on in this game. Oh. I am as confused as you, Bill and
I sat and watched the fisher quite still, his eyes on the skies without a thrill. He asked me why I had no shoes. I asked him why he had no too. He said he had no need to wear. I thought it odd, I must be fair, but something told me he was wise. For shoes or not, he'd seen the skies.
Play Tomb Raider and get frustrated like everyone else? What do you mean?
A hermit half mad, so they say, who runs with wild abandon each day. Though his feet are sore and his soles are bare, he does not wish for shoes to wear. He likes to feel the earth beneath, to feel each moment in life to breathe. Though it's hard and wrong, it's something dear.
The last.
For that is why he chooses to go without shoes here.
You mean the remake one? The remastered one?
Though the world may say
what did you
I'm
expect?
mad for caring more than I have had,
I haven't played that
I
game
say it's
in
true
years,
a
and
madness still to collect more
they
than
start
we need
playing
to
the
fill
remastered
the
one.
void of life's emptiness. For in the end, it's us who are possessed.
The last time I played the Tomb Raider was probably on PlayStation. First PlayStation 2 or whatever it was.
Riddle me this of what I speak, a tale of a king and a fish so meek. The king with his wealth had no peace of mind. The fish without it could still be kind. The moral of this, I'm sure
I'm
you
almost
can
done with
see.
my PC.
It's not
Oh, it
the
is
things
done.
that you possess
I
that
just need one
set
more
you
part
free.
thing. One more thing, and I'm good. Done. I gotta start building it. Keeper controls.
A king who hoarded all he saw was master of the things he'd store. He gathered riches, yet his need increasingly he'd want for more. His every whim was met, though his kingdom sadly fell. The more he gained, the more he'd jealously hoard. His wife and son neglected, he'd pile up his wealth in a chamber sealed away by a key. A son so young and filled with glee found the key to set him free from the chamber of his dad. The door he opened, delighted and glad.
Okay. I have no clue what's going on in this game.
The king ran to the treasure room with a fearful crash, but sadly his son lay beneath the gold in a deadly mash. He dug with might and main, but his efforts were in vain, for his only son was now lost, and his love too late he did gain. He had collected things of wealth, but the only thing that mattered was gone, and the king in grief and sorrow wept for what he had done.
Hello, sup, everyone.
The king once had riches, a fortune to behold, but now he's grown wise and his treasures he sold. He gave away all that was his to the poor, and he set out alone to live without more. Was this mad fisher once a king? I found it hard to believe, but he said,
Yeah, I don't know.
Wisdom comes at a cost, and it's not easy to retrieve. He had a saying to share, it's wisdom the owl does bring. The wings of knowledge only stretch at twilight's ring.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. This is the first I've heard of it. GoldenEye said that controls are crap.
Rain, rain came down today, a lesson to learn. That much I say, the time to change I can't deny, but only if I choose to try.
You could drive a
Hope is
tank.
seen in the darkest skies, a chance to change our destiny lies. A rumble of thunder, a sudden surprise, reminds me of hope and its sweet surprise.
Oh man, how many more are there in this?
The fisher looked up at the sky with a smile. His wild eyes spoke wisdom, and I saw it too. He said, Lula, seek the middle way between all and nothing, and you'll find it today. It's a secret place deep in your mind, where the genie you'll find if you search and you're kind. The greatest secret of all is that there's no big mystery. When you find the genie, you'll even know the gods' history. A madman spoke of a genie. It made no sense to me. that there was a secret of no secret at all, but I listened to his call. He said he'd been told by a wizard in a dream to search for a genie, or so it did seem. Was it a dream or was it real? I can no longer tell. Are we all in a dream? Is a godly being real? I'm starting to feel confused beyond belief. I can only hope the genie is true, and the madman's words will ring true.
You're gonna have a nice, crisp Diet Coke. A nice bunny. Gran Turismo. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. What? Yeah, I've heard of it. There's one in I don't know what it is, but I know there's a store where in the next town over called Five Below.
The summit beckons me to come and go. I ponder if my mother faced this way. Did she march against the wind and snow? Forsaking all that held her back, she'd stay. No matter what I hear the wind, I'm sure your singing carries me away. You sing the rain, you sing the snow, and I can brave the elements today.
There used to be a Big Lots where in my town, but now it's I don't know, it's gone. I've only been there once.
Your beauty so fair, my heart so aware of a love that I feel so close and sincere. Your eyes like the snow, so pure and serene. My love for you grows.
What kind of case should I get?
So
Sub.
your face like a rose,
What
so
kind of
delicate
case?
and pale. Your charm so profound,
Oh
I
man, I got
can
hiccups.
scarce exhale. Your lips like the mist, so soft and divine. My eyes forever yours, my soul so entwined. Your touch like a spark, so warm and alive. Your presence so strong, desire I revive. Your voice like a harp, so sweet and melodic. My heart so enchanted and soul so romantic.
Man, I could skip the whole thing and not do this, but oh man. But it's part of the game. I can't really say. I think
The chill of winter comes so strong. It brings the pale promise of hope so
yeah, I want
long.
like
Though
a
summer's
good
end
one,
may
but
seem so
not so
wrong,
big one.
It's a sign of new life to come along. Though
if that makes
the
any
green
sense.
of summer's quickly gone, we'll brave the cold and stay strong. Though spring will bring no promise of return, we'll remember the warmth in our hearts to learn. Though summer may have sworn no reprieve, we'll still sing, trusting in what we believe.
I can't use a mini case because it won't fit everything. Maybe a mid. And now with a bunch of lighting. Oh. Well, I guess that's not me, I guess. Where am I going here? I probably don't want our RGB one. That's too much. Where am I going here? Where? Oh, there it is.
We may come to regret that we bemoaned the florid heat of summer now flown. As the new grass lights the air with a gleam, we hear the promise of spring in the stream. Winter groans in the sheets of ice and snow, our mittened hands cupped against the cold. We sing of life, of hope that will grow, and meadowed birds join in our song of old.
Ew, yeah. Spring. There we go. Where am I going? I lost it.
I remember as a child, when my feet were wild and free, the world around me was so fresh to see. I thought no one could ever hold me back, as I ran joyfully and leapt the grassy track. I collected foxtails and picked the bluebells too, weaving them together with a joyful tune. I made idols of innocence and joy, in my childhood days, when life was a toy. But then I learned that
My
choices
laptop.
left our
I got two
bounds.
laptops.
We give them
Mine's an
names and
Asus.
we revere them.
Another one
ourselves.
is
We invent our
an
limits
HP.
and take them to heart, and that is how my life story did start. Spring is my beloved time of year,
no.
when foxgloves, bluebells,
No.
fill the meadow clear.
That's funny.
Their beauty and grace bring a temperance so reverent, for I'm walking in a garden, seemingly innocent. Though we know this story of innocence will not last, still spring holds me, and nothing can surpass. Her sanguine nights come alive with hopeful expectation, a dormant beauty with thunders of reticence and elation. As if unsure of her might, the languid roots of spring come to light, sallow in the vegetable black, slow, but strong enough to bring back the warmth of summer and crack the stone. The scent of warm rain her heart is shown. A verdant whisper of sprouts is heard. Her tremulous love opens rivers and birds. In any event, the clouds she'll disperse, and by her light she'll never reverse.
Well, the HP I bought, I don't know, 5 years ago? I don't know. And this Aces I bought, like, it was 2 years ago. Where the hell am I going here? It's so hard to see.
The winter we had waited, so anxious and tense.
No
For
hummus?
spring's sweet fragrances to break the frost's offence. Her feast of lights and blooms a promise made to keep. She holds me in her beauty, for knowledge I must seek. She sings me sweetly to love, I must surrender here, in gentle propagation of the annual's cheer. Her strength unseen in sleep, when soil and sun conjoin, unites us in the glory of the season's grand design.
You haven't had hummus in a while? Wow. Wow. Just wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Where am I? Where's that? It's hard to tell where the thing's at.
Spring awakes. To me she brings a brilliant light and joy that sings. When rain descends,
Does hummus have
the
good
world's
hummus?
land,
Does
new life
does
to
Amazon
us
have good
by
hummus?
nature's drive. When she dreams, she casts away the darkness and the rot of day. When she sings, her voice divine colours my world so sweet and fine. When she rises, in me she wakes, the sky anew, my
Does
soul
hummus
she
have good
makes.
hummus? I meant Amazon. Jeez. Amazon costs a fortune. What are you talking about? That's silly. I'm in a glass case of emotion. I love lamp. Did I miss anything? Uh-oh. Was that it, or was there more? Oh, did I break it? What? Oh no. I think I broke the game. Oh no. Oh no. The game broke. Is there any more? Oh, there's one more. I thought that was the last one. There you go. Sickness. Yeah, well, if you lived in Minnesota, there was no snow day at all, unless it was 2 feet of snow. Uh,
Dreams of glass and colours bright fill my heart with a wondrous sight. The potter's shop is a prism of light, sparkling gems of colour in sight. A vessel of each hue and hue, a liquid inside to view, mysteries of colour to explore, the potter's shop an ocular chore.
I remember waiting for the bus, and I lived by the highway or whatever. And all of a sudden I hear a big crash. Oh. and like and like and I'm like, oh crap. That's something bad. And probably an hour later some
phylacteries and
bus driver came in to
ruby
fill in the whole bus
cobalt
driver.
crucifers, all connected
I guess he got in
with
an
glass
accident.
tubes in a maze that was a sight to amaze. I pestered him with questions so bold. What is this? What is that? Tell me what's in this one, I've been told. His words were cryptic, his focus intense. With thick glass lenses, his eyes did not flinch. He spoke with a vocabulary so grand, words I'd never heard and couldn't understand.
So we were late for school that day.
Philosophia, a word I recall. He said it meant love of knowledge for all. A thick square bottle of sky blue he picked up. Peering through it, his thoughts began to set up. Dreams are gods of memory, he did say. Whispers of our world along the way. In a jar stood a liquid dark as night, darker than stars without any light.
Wing dip?
A
What?
mystery before me. I sought to understand. What was this darkness I could not comprehend? He spoke with such awe, his words ringing clear, that this black void seemed to be quite queer. He picked up a feather and dipped it within. As he told me, what I saw was a chance to begin. Infinite possibilities, though I could not perceive. The word he wrote on the vellum was Genie, believe.
Because you don't use ranch as a dip for wings. You use blue cheese. Silly sub. Oh, cheese. Silly sub using ranch. Yeah, blue cheese. Blue cheese is good for wings. You know that any cheese has mold on it. Did you know that?
I awoke in the morning light. The sun was shining brightly. I pondered the genie and his word of the night. The stone was not a stone, he said, and with clarity I could see that it was something more than what it seemed to be. So I went my way, and
You gotta
with haste I did flee,
you gotta use blue
away
cheese
from the
for
genie,
wings.
to ponder and think, what could it be? Dreams and thoughts filled my head, and I felt a sudden glee. The stone was not a stone, I knew, for it was knowledge I could now see.
Blue cheese on wings. Pete's ranch on wings. I mean, not blue cheese. You're supposed to use blue cheese on wings and ranch on pizza. Yeah, well, ranch is better on pizza, not. I'd rather use blue cheese on wings. Buffalo wings will ask you what you want for if you want blue cheese or ranch. I usually ask for blue cheese.
I remember that morning in a dewy blue field. My parents were frantic. For my safety they'd plead. I rushed off to see the potter, for answers I'd seek. But all I found was a candle burned down to its peak. The potter was writing. He didn't even look up.
You made
A
both
chalice
long,
of
boneless
clay lay
wings,
broken and tattered in a cup.
chicken fingers.
He said, "Go home, child, there's no more to see. You have all the answers that you'll ever need."
Chicken fingers. Yep. Those are, boneless, shitty wings. Or Tresor shots.
My father
What?
weaves with words of old, for tales of our kin to unfold, in the warp and woof of every blanket, and every
Chicken strips.
basket and winter cap.
Careful,
He led me to the
sub.
standing stones,
If you use
where
that
the
too much,
seapots
you'll become a
scraped along
zombie.
the stone. As I watched my father rave and weave, his stories of our kin I did receive. Silent hugs and a knowing look, my father shared his stories in a book.
Yeah, you watch out for pink eye. That's funny. Your kids ate your homemade jerky? Those bastards. Those
"Do you
bastards
know
ate
why
your
you are
stuff?
special, dear?"
Jeez.
said he with a task.
Did
to
you yell at
explain.
him?
"Because I am the youngest," I
Call the
guessed,
hotline.
though he laughed at my thoughts some more. He said,
You damn
"There's
kids.
something else
You
that
ate my
makes
food."
me rare," and he started to weave with some grass. Some are hunters, and some are foragers. Some are builders, and some are collectors.
You made a pound out of it? Holy
Just
crap.
like my mother, a walker, born with a fierce curiosity to explore. Beyond the
You
next
should have,
horizon, his eyes shone on this gift.
sent me some.
Evermore.
Jeez. You should have sent me some. Well, they're kids. They'll eat anything.
He paused and looked at me, his eyes so full of pride, and spoke these words
Gotta
of
make
wisdom
some,
that I still
bacon.
keep inside. You are unique, and something
Bacon
more,
jerky.
a weaver and a
Just for
walker.
nighttime.
Your destiny to make and create, a maker of your own maker. He then gave me a grass bracelet and a knowing look, as a reminder of the hidden depths that lay beneath the nook. Almost nothing is as it appears. So much more lies beneath, history and secrets, each one a part of the whole beneath.
How long is this game? Oh man.
He said this so calmly, with a twinkle in his eye, for I knew that no matter what, his words would never lie. The path I choose to take will shape the story of us all. To make sure it's a good one, I'd best take heed to the call. I'll make my own decisions. My path I shall make clear, and when I meet the genie, I'll have no cause to fear. What is this life but an introduction?
1 to 2 hours? Oh my
The
god.
decisions I make will be where I belong.
1 to 2 hours of this game. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell's happening in this game. I'm too distracted by beef jerky and wings and all that stuff.
My father spoke of a genie long ago that was
Skull
said to
and
bring
bones.
sweet fortune and
I said
wealth.
maybe. I
My mother,
probably
she
will
heard of
play
the
it tomorrow.
story too, and soon
I could play
she
it
was searching
tonight,
for it. It's
but I haven't
true.
downloaded it.
She longed to be a weaver, not a walker, but could find no way to become the talker. Feeling sad, she left one day to find the genie on her way. Did she find what she was looking for? Did the genie bring her a new life to explore? We'll never know until she returns, but I'm sure she found the genie's magical yearns.
I should have. Yeah. I said maybe I'll play it. I didn't say I would play it. I said maybe. Wow, I'm walking fast. Whoa. That's W's famous words. Check the VOD. Check the VOD. Why don't you check the VOD? Check the VOD. I don't want to look at the VOD. Oh, that's creepy. Is there one more? No. You don't care. You don't care? Alright.
The clockmaster had a dream to make machines that never tire, that could move and lift and clear and never got mired. He worked hard and made machines of steam, but the people didn't understand. They feared his strange dream. So he moved away to the city and made his machines there. The people still talked of him, though they were unaware that the clockmaster had made great things that changed the land. And his machines still hum today, an ever-present hand.
You're a free-spirited man. Mr. Free-spirited man.
He caught me playing by the wheel and sat me down on a metal stuff. He said,
Yeah, who
"I
wants
love
that?
you, Luna,"
No one wants
in a
toxic.
gentle voice
Anything
that
toxic
was neither harsh nor gruff.
in their life.
He said, "You have the weaver's child. Your inquisitive mind is wild. We are not so very different, you and I." His words were warm, kind, and mild.
Hotel. Hotel. I avoid all the toxic stuff.
The people may say he's insane. They fear his contraptions, though they can't explain. He furrows his brow, his gaze to the town, where people go about their day up and
The
down.
no-tell
In a hushed
motel.
voice he says, with a smirk, what they really dread is the truth to uncover. The truth of who they really are. That knowledge deep down they would never dare. The machine nearby stops, curiosity in its eyes, as it looks upon them, as if to realize.
Uh-oh. Reload player. I don't know. I mean, let's see. I mean, that was no clue. Maybe pump water? I have no clue. Crap, where am I going here? Maybe elevator? I don't know. Crap, where am I going here? Look at this guy. Doesn't know how to park. You're on a street, pal.
Lula, you must know that life's not a show, that some may think is full of magic and woe. The truth is much simpler, with no room for quibble, for it's just the time and the right kind of fiddle that can bring about life. That's not some great riddle, it's natural and inevitable, not a trick of the middle. So don't be afraid of the machines and their noise, for life is not just a thing meant for boys, it's a force of nature, and nothing to fear, for with this knowledge we can move forward and persevere.
I heard Goldeneye is gonna gift me banishers. Thank you, Goldeneye. That's what I heard. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. I said I heard Goldeneye
What they
said he's
really
gonna
fear
gift me
in the face of
banishers.
their reflection is the thought that they too are a machine's conception. Though they think they are free, they are no more than a rat, unable to break out of their life's maze-like trap. He sighed, and then said as he walked away,
Oh, thank you.
Lola, now go, machines need work today. He looked back and said with a voice so wise, stay curious, Lula, and open your eyes. Explore and find the genie and never give in. Question it all, the power is within.
I did. Never got an answer. Focus entertainment doesn't give me anything. I'm not cool enough.
Question it all. I hear the voice in my head. My dreams of gods, the shaman said. Will their choices be the right ones made? Will the machines ever dream and take the time to learn, to choose, to be the kind of beings we all can see? It all sounds so absurd, I know, but still I must this thought bestow, that we must question, never cease, in the search for life's peace.
I've asked for one game. Some game to a dev. I emailed and the response is no. I'm like, what? You don't have no other saying anything or what? You just say no? I mean, it's nice that you replied, but just no?
Perhaps The clockmaster was mad, 'tis true. The stories of the shaman seemed so true. Should one dare to question what's been taught? Could it be that one'd go madly fraught? If I doubt the tales of the wise shamans, they may think me mad and wicked too. But there's one thing I know in my heart, that I'm not the one who's off the mark. So perhaps it's best if I just let be. The shamans are wise and can't be wrong. Let's trust their stories and leave it at that, and not question them, lest
Well,
we go mad.
I asked for, I asked for a game I can stream or whatever, and and the reply was no. I'm like, oh man, that's not very explanation why you won't give me one.
I dreamt of a carnival so bright it came to our village one night. The storm clouds loomed and winds did blow.
And it's not like I'm gonna
pencils
not stream it.
to and fro. The hawker in his top hat cried, "Come one, come all and decide. Adventures or horrors you shall find. A game for $70, yours to bind." The people, with eyes so wide and blank, filled in slowly with no rank. They came to the tent of mystery to test their wits and guile, you see.
But yeah, it was just like, just a no. No. Alright. And it was for a game that people were, I don't know. I guess I'm not cool enough. Yeah, at least I got a response. Half the time I don't get a response from anyone. Or another one is I don't have enough viewers. That's not my fault. Uh... But yeah, I'm not gonna force people to watch me. No thanks. Where am I going? Uh... I don't like the music on Wheel of Fortune now. You can barely hear when Pat's talking. You can barely hear him.
Rushing through the forest, a stag in sight, my heart racing fast with a great delight. For
There's a deer
memories
right
of
there.
days of wandering free had come back to me in a wild reverie. The scent of the green so fresh in the air, the singing of birds, I could not help but stare. When, round the corner, a crashing sound, a stag was there, fleet-footed I found.
So is Maggie gonna replace Pat, or what? I'm sure it will get more viewers if Maggie was in there. Yeah, Maggie. Maggie's Pat's daughter? Come on. Play down who Maggie is. Come on. Where is the... Oh, crap. Where am I going? What's in that crisp Diet Coke? Aspartame. That's in that Coke. Drugs are bad, okay? Where the hell am I going here? Oh, there it is.
A stag so stricken, fear and pain, an arrow piercing through his frame. He stumbled to the ground at my feet, his breathing laboured, no reprieve. The Fletcher's shot was not so true. How far had he before he fell? His chest now heaving, fighting death. How long before his last breath?
How long before his last breath? Over here.
I stroked his fur and whispered lies, that all would soon be fine.
Should I do a giveaway?
His eyes were pleading to the skies, but he could not survive this time. An exhalation, and he was still. The world was cloaked in grief. Why did I have to bear the will and witness his relief?
Is Jordan doing the errands? Silly Jordan. Where do I go? Whoa. Where the hell do I go? That's not it. I hate how you can't find it sometimes.
I have held the dying in my arms, so frail and pale, their eyes so dim, no more their tale. My faith in fate, it had been shattered. No gods, no heaven, no
talking to me,
afterlife
or
mattered. The shamans had lied to make us content.
Or what?
no divine power to make us repent. My broken heart, it could not mend. The pain of life, it would never end.
How can they sleep and how can they sleep? They gotta collect those channel points. How do you sleep for 12 hours when you have a kid? You have a 2-year-old that's probably walking and talking now. I don't have a kid. No. Where the hell did that thing go? Wasn't paying attention. It's all that hummus you're not eating. You gotta eat some hummus. Then you fall asleep.
Such falsehoods that deceive and hurt make us live life in low alert, making us think the present is not
You need
worth
in
the
settings
time,
you
as
can
if we're
set
waiting
and
for a
show
future
you
time.
their
We pass the days in
show you where
idle
the
reverie,
platforms are.
hoping for more,
What?
but life passes quickly.
What are you talking
The
about?
moments we have all fleet away, and we've nothing left to show for our day. I've now realised faith is a cruel lie that tricks us into believing that nothing can die. But life is fleeting and moments will pass, and nothing
Press
will
options
stay
on where?
in
The
our
game?
grasp.
Or Twitch? Yes to what? Twitch or the game? Options? What am I doing? Okay, what am I doing now? Hide visual. Oh, okay. Oh. Where am I going? No, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, jeez. It's probably over here now. I So what does that do? Oh, damn it. It didn't do nothing. Yeah, I usually saw it, but even if that was off, I could still see it in the sky. But I don't see it. I don't know. It's on. How long did it take you
The
to
world
complete this
may
game,
be
Jordan?
broken,
The
but
Habor.
still they persist. Their minds are closed and empty, not knowing what they miss. Though it's right before their eyes, they wander through life, believing their own lies. For they fear death, knowing of its certain end. The truth they deny, a journey they pretend. Without knowledge, they wander through life in a daze. Loving themselves, they wander in a maze.
Part, whatever that is. Mud and blood. I guess nighttime went to bed, huh? It's so late. Very, very late. Um... Oh, I can't go down there? That's silly. Is that it? I need one more. Alright. The sky. Oh, I can't see anything. That's nice. It's right there. Haha!
I remember the sight of the sun, so bright and bold. As I stepped out of the dark and into the cold, the sky was so vast with no bounds in sight, a world of pure bliss with clear blue so bright. We trod on the land with pelts to keep warm, our senses alive, so much to explore. The smoke rose around us in plumes so high, like inky rivers flowing to the sky.
All right. I can't go up there. That's stupid.
I recall when cities were built and blades drawn from the rocks of a cavern so clear and so strong, the clang of the smithy and heat of his fire, burning the iron until it was red hot with desire. The eyes of those around, black and so deep, were filled with knowledge they'd gathered in heaps, from the rain of the spring that shaped their domain, and filled their lands with a mud that was so plain.
It's the deal of the day at Best Buy. Oh my god. What is the deal today? Ooh, sneezing. Nothing's on sale. Damn. Where am I going?
I recall when we'd adorn the night with sacred fire, auroras of embers to spark and inspire. When the moon's light was our guide and its sign, we'd make sure to honour its power divine. With the dawn of each day we'd seek out the stars, to follow their paths and learn from their bards. We'd use our knowledge to craft mandalas, to connect the lunar cycles and annals.
Oh. You go down here maybe? I don't remember. It'd be sweet if I could see the markers.
I recall the prayers of loyal steeds, on marble cut with blood-filled creeds, the scent of stallions hot and sweaty, with madness wild and manes so netty. We crushed the grass and did not care, our fear seen in angel bones we'd tear. The wind was strict and had its way, it brought us rules, no time to play.
No time to play.
Here hunger matters, when laws of old are done, from rocks forbidden new dreams begun. Springs in the desert appear, and behold, a cult's eyes unbound with a story to be told. Monks of all kinds they gather in place, tears streaming down as they sing and they pray, a mantra of life and a living belief. Here thirst matters, just like hunger and grief. The city's once bright streets were now a cesspit of disease, all its golden walls now cracked and split with ease. The roads were made of tar, no bread to eat, mustard weeds trampled down by the elite's fleet. Armoured locusts, beetles and mantids that prey, assaults of terror, bronze and dismay, the military parading in cloven hooves, an army of pestilence no one can prove. This weary dirt, we came to seek relief from disobedience. With hot anvil's heat, we forged a golden light, flames burning bright, to speak the word of silence, vast and deep. The mouth of forever opened wide its maw. Across hot dunes, an ever-changing floor, a history we found, forgotten in halls, woven with contempt and plucked apart no more.
For sure this game's gonna be like 2 hours or so.
A stone is history, from the cool shade of palms, from old men's whispers, stories of outlanders. We have our roots of mud and blood, memories of blue marches, swaying grasses, a floral abundance like a vivid mass. These stories, a bludgeoning device, let us remember what we did not live, so that our history may be preserved and new generations can thrive.
Okay. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Where's this now?
The tales of seraphs with wings so divine, their kingdom beyond the muddied sky, cream-coloured in light and sweet honeycomb wine, floating in parades in splendour so high. Of trees and grand oaks they whisper in awe, covering the forests with a verdant shawl, but still they yield to the thunder's roar, hoping in the sun's golden rays they'll scrawl.
Heart fever dream. Wow. There was... Oops, wrong way. I don't know why I could still see it when it was off.
What I have seen, I can't forget. A vision of a people met, a sky of broken shards, an end so hard to bear. They held on to hope until no one was left. The end was a slow burn of a life so bereft. A vision of the future, a fever dream, fragments of memory, yet not of me, the final moments of a people doomed, a long drawn-out whimper of life so consumed. I saw fields of death, a merciless sight, flags of fire burning bright, millions of souls all gathered round, kneeling, praying without a sound. Hope that blinded made them blind to the truth they couldn't find. A young mother looking up, trying to shield her infant from the cup. Her tears the only water I saw. Hope had failed her, that I saw.
Where the hell is that at? What?
The snow falls on a stilled world. The beauty it does not unfurl. The light of life a distant spark. The gloom of death a heavy mark. The life that once was here is now a frozen, silent sphere. No more the birds will sing and soar. The world is still forevermore. The snow that falls a silent tear. For all that's lost, a sad career. A hush has fallen, a great repose, a frozen tomb no one knows.
Oh, right there. That's funny.
There is no greater love than to be remembered, a gift that can bring us near eternity. For those who fear the end of life's bright ember, imagination helps us cross that boundary. We can't comprehend an absence of imagination, a world of no thought, sound, or sensation. So we seek to ignore the great unknown and deny death's finality with its own throne.
Almost done. Oh my god. That's one more achievement. Oh my god. I need one more. Damn it. Where's the last one at? Need one more. Oh, jeez. Oh, what? Oh my god. Damn it. I don't know if it's over here or what. Ugh. I lost it. Where'd it go? The hell? How do I get over there?
There we go.
What the hell?
A moment of such beauty and grace, a flower so small in its place, a bloom of 4 petals so fair, amidst the frozen garden so bare. The sun shone warm, the birds did sing, a reminder of life's precious thing. A crack in stone, a sign of woe, yet the flower bravely did grow, a ray of hope on a winter's day, a sign of life that must not fade away. Kneeling by a snow-white flower, I paused in awe, astounded by its power. In a world of frozen nothingness, it seemed so delicate, so helpless. But something deep within its core must have enabled it to endure the harshness of the elements, and against all odds it was sent. It's not a trick of some mysterious fate, but a fortunate incident of nature's state. Like life itself, it's not quite magical, but wonderful nonetheless that it's here at all. Riddle me this. I'm oft confused. The shaman's teaching seems abstruse. I've seen a birth and death, both real, which isn't part of the god's dream deal. The world around us, we can see, is natural, not an entity. But still I ponder o'er this thought. The flower I saw made me distraught. My thoughts I dare not share. They say I'm wrong, for to challenge their shamans is not strong. They'd think I had lost sight of the divine, and that reverence towards life I do not find. But I do seek the beauty of a flower so small, that amidst a garden freezes and yet stands tall, a sign of life that I can clearly see. It's a profound reverence I wholeheartedly feel. Life is a marvel, a feat of chance, so rare, so precious, given to us by circumstance. It didn't have to be, yet here it stands, a testament to time and its mysterious hands. It's not some grand design, no fate divine, but a quirk of nature, its beauty so fine. For life is a champion, a force to be reckoned, a feat of the cosmos, an enigma beckon. Tucked between two realms of emptiness so grand, a brief shining moment here to take a stand. Life, so rare, so beautiful it sings, in me a joy, my heart forever clings. To never squander a moment, however fleeting, this one chance to life I am now meeting. We live and laugh, learn and grow old. Love, death, between them we can be bold. Let us make it beautiful. This chance we are granted. We'll seize this life, and with it be enchanted. Though storms may assail and darkness consume, I do not despair. My fate is determined, and I will go where I'm steered. Though I may not know what I'll find at the end of my road, I know that I've lived, and that is my gift bestowed. Through pain, sorrow and joy I have lived life to the hilt. I have loved and I've laughed. I have given and been split. Though the end may be near, I shall not rue the day, for I've had this one chance to live life my own way.
Where the hell am I at now? Oh. Look at that, the Northern Lights. Why am I going so slow, though?
The genie stands so still, yet alive and organic. The wizard too, his voice I hear again, speaking from unmoving lips. I understand my journey has brought me to the mountain of fire, where the genie stands, mysterious and dire. I am Lula, here I stand, before the genie's eye, ready for the challenge, whatever it may be why. In facing the shadows of your soul, you have found strength, found hope and grown. The answers you sought, they're in you whole. And you've gathered all the shards, now you're not alone. The wizard who sought to bring you down is still wandering on a longer road. He thought it was easy, but he's been found. And now you can touch the genie. Your program has been foretold. I asked him of the genie, and he explained with care. The computational construct, a processor, was there. He'd introduce a packet of data with Lula as its name. My first moment was before I chose the path I'd claim. He told me that the genie could help with information flow. It had organized the data and run the program we know. It'll be my guide and helper with answers I require. It'll make my life much easier with no need to perspire. Lula heard the words of the sage, that she had the power that could engage to create a world of her own will that would manifest with a touch of a seal. Her mother and father, and Rafiso too, would be in the world that she'd make anew. She'd lay her hand on the genie and decide what would be real, and the program would abide. Back to your home, your village so true. Your mother and father are waiting for you. A program is set to run endlessly. The joy of reuniting will bring you glee. Once a program, but now so free, to laugh, to learn, and love to be. Run anywhere, no need to pause, to live a life, no need to cause. The other wizard will be gone, verify the bug and move on. Thankful for the journey here, no more thoughts of fear, my dear. My hand was trembling as I touched the genie's side. Its warmth was like a dream, and I felt alive. The fantasy I'd built was suddenly real. Forgetting that it once was code, I did not feel. I'd be with my parents soon, I knew inside. A freedom and joy to be shared side by side. A tale of magic I'd soon be able to tell, for I had released a genie from a magical spell. Not all my lines may end with a rhyme, but let it begin once upon a time.
So that was the game, huh? That was just, I don't know. Alright, well that was something. Uh, Alright, well, that was GENIE Reprise. I am going to end the streaming, play something else, so I'll be right back.